Okay, I've got Mr. Christian Fioravanti on the line, and he's absolutely killing it with SMO, and that's social media optimization techniques. And I finally convinced him to share his best tips with everyone today. So, hey Christian, how's it going?
Good, very good.
All right, so tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've lived in the U.S. for pretty much, my whole life, actually. I'm definitely a huge part of the kind of foods we eat here, that's for sure. I'm really into American media, especially cinema. I love going to the movies, stuff like that, and visual art.
Yeah. Well, what's fascinating about Christian is he's a fairly young guy that's come into online marketing in the last year or so. He's always keeping busy and creating new products to help people copy his success. So what are some of the products that you've made in the past and some of the people that you've worked with?
All right, well, I'm definitely known for YouTube traffic secrets. That's something that I worked on for a while. That is partially when I started to really get the grasp of how the internet works and how you can really start doing some crazy things with it. Another one is underground SEO, guide to young entrepreneur success. Also did that one. I did a lot with SEO, and one of them was it's called Google SEO. It was a video course. And later on started getting into Twitter marketing. And it was called Tactics of the Gurus, or Twitter Tactics of the Gurus, and as well as YouTube Secret Techniques, which came along a little bit later after that. A few of the guys I've actually worked with, and gals, I should say, actually, one being Liz Carpenter, of course, and John Lai, Gabriel Vola, started working with here pretty soon, actually, more of a recent thing. Mike Soller, Robert Johnson, Dan Dimmitt, Gregory Drake, Derek Esmond, and there's definitely a lot more. But I've had over 153 videos on my YouTube channel and over 700 loyal subscribers. So,
Wow.
And most of my videos are usually instructional ones.
Yeah, always giving value. I've noticed that.
Absolutely.
How long have you been in business?
I would say overall about 2 years. Yeah. I definitely didn't start out anything like this at all. When I first got started, I was completely, I was just terrible. I had no clue what uploading a video was or any of that stuff. YouTube. I ended up getting started with a old school MLM, Herbalife.
Oh.
And was trekking hard in that for a little while. I really had some good mentors in that, but, if you know Herbalife, and some of these other old school MLMs, they're definitely not where it's at. And the marketing methods that they tell you to use, man, those things are horrible. I'm sorry, but they are. And yeah, so, later on I eventually came across, some things like Mednex sponsoring and Mike Do It, and that's where things really got started.
Do you feel that your parents helped you get in the right mindset to be a market leader, or did they somewhat hinder you?
No, they definitely helped out. I would say my dad, he most definitely did. My mom, she's not really. She's definitely entrepreneurial minded.
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to like internet marketing and stuff like that, she's like a not even close type of thing. But she was definitely for it.
Okay. Well, I know that you've probably been living comfortably since you're still like fairly young when you first started. So you're not the traditional rags to riches. I was a bum on the street, and now I'm an internet millionaire. But I was just curious, what product did you begin with? Was it just like Mike Dillard, or were there others that you studied with?
No, the funny thing is it really was Mike Dillard, and I ended up stumbling upon a video actually when I was still in Herbalife, by Gregory Drake actually, and he was talking about Mednex sponsoring and how to attract customers and distributors to you, and that really intrigued me, and especially because we weren't using the 3-foot rule and going out and putting flyers everywhere and stuff like that. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I purchased the course, I looked at it, read it, loved it, went back over and over again, and
Oh,
ended
wow.
up actually buying almost every single one of Mike Tillard's courses because there's just good stuff, and that's where like a whole new world of the internet marketing world opened up to me. It was awesome. So
Wow. And now you're doing so well that you've moved into giving back. So I know that you have something in the workings that we'll get to a bit later, but for right now, tell me about some of the people that you've coached and helped out along the way.
okay, well, I have a feeling that one of these is going to maybe surprise you a little bit, but um, don't forget or anything. But now, one of my old students actually, man, I'm not going to name names in this, but he was kind of, I guess you can say down in the dirt. He definitely didn't know anything about internet marketing, any of this, Web 2.0 stuff or revolutionary internet marketing, tactics, anything like that. And he was involved with GDI and a few other programs, not making anything whatsoever, just totally crashing and burning. And it took me about a month working with him, but it was amazing. He's one of those people you can teach, and he just picks it up and runs with it and doesn't stop ever.
Oh, wow.
He started making $100 a day, and now is averaging around $15,000 a month. And I have another student actually, and he's from Peru, and he was talking to me about getting ranked on Google and using the search engines for ranking his websites. And he's total newbie to this, total newbie. Had no clue what he was doing. Hasn't even tried to get ranked before. Well, I literally over a message sent him a few extra tips, and this wasn't any over the phone stuff. I was working with him, and he took it, used it, and was able to rank #1 on Google for a huge travel keyword. I don't remember what it was specifically, but the travel market is giant. And he got up there pretty darn high.
That's pretty remarkable. Yeah, amazing testimonials. Almost every other market leader is promising slow results over time. Like, okay, do a little bit here, do a little bit there, and then your payday will come down the line. And what I'm sure about is that everybody's really looking to see results quickly. So that is most amazing about your testimonials. Within a month, or the other guy, I guess a couple of days, he was able to rank #1.
Yep.
Wow. Now, as I mentioned before, I know that you've got something in the workings. And can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, I'm actually the founder of a new internet marketing system, and we're getting ready to launch, I'd say, in about a month or so. I definitely don't want to promise anything too much yet, but it's called Bulletproof Cash Marketing, and we really have some awesome stuff cooked up for that.
It sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to it.